I'm especially excited about the opportunity to talk about the work that we're doing around mobility and the announcement that we have for smart mobility. It's been an opportunity for us to look very much at local and global differences in the way people experience mobility and to begin to learn about what is relevant in the human experience for how people want to get around and how we as a company can connect to the trends around urban mobility, around connectivity, around urban growth, and around the experience that customers have and what data means to them. So for me, it's something we all do. And mobility and the way I make a choice to fulfill my daily life with mobility is something that is just a profound part of the way human beings live. And so for us to find ways that Ford connects to people in their daily lives, not just through the car and our products, which we value extraordinarily, but also asking, if we were to think of ourselves outside of the box as the mobility company that we are, how can we start a dialogue with the world around what are interesting mobility issues? And then how can we be part of discovering that and make that relevant for our customers? So as we look at challenges up here on the board, we picked concrete places where things happen that make sense to anybody in the world. So monsoons in Mumbai. It's a global issue in lots of places, but specific to Mumbai as well. Then we have rural health challenges. How do you address getting someone to the hospital quickly? There's an opportunity to look at parking, tame traffic, delivering goods and services. All these are city issues, and they show up in fascinating ways that give us the opportunity to learn about the way people have mobility impact their daily life. And so we think that there's a whole playground or a whole field of opportunity in terms of thinking about how mobility can be used to deliver or to serve our daily lives. And that's a big part of what smart mobility is about. So for us, it's also the dialogue of being involved with everybody around the world. Ford's not going to solve this by themselves. Nobody's going to solve this by themselves. So we're interested in engaging partners and engaging governments and engaging individuals in the story of what is mobility and what's the 21st century going to mean for everyone. So we want to learn through that journey. We want to grow into our shoes and have mobility be a significant part of our company and our customers. And then, as I look forward to this year, some of the kinds of things that I'm thinking about are how are we going to grow the blue square? So that I talked about the orange squares, which are contests, the challenges to developers that we've closed. But understanding what data means and in contexts that folks haven't looked at, but still related to mobility, means that we're opening up the door to what more can be done that's already there in the world. And CES is a great platform for that because it's, as I mentioned, it's things that we can do now. Mobility can be served in new ways now, as well as using that as a platform to learn.
And what makes CES the appropriate place for that?
I think CES is great as a place for that because it's that interface between products, data, consumers, and the Internet of Things, for instance, or mobility. It's very much about the things we touch and use on a day in the real world, and it's got that concrete connection. And so our experiments, as we learn about what the ideas are, we get to have that fit to the concrete world. And CES is just a fantastic place for. If we want to talk about OpenXC, we can say this goes in a car and it does this, and we're going to talk with you more about what it means for data and for a relationship around something we all do.